So another huge win with my trading model yesterday in the markets. Even though we're at all-time highs, my model is still working really well. And I'm going to show you what it is in this video. If you want more information about it, you can join the free Discord down below. There's a giveaway soon, so make sure you join. And if you want to get alerts for my trades, you can get them in the WAP in the description below as well. So this is my trading model. I'm going to show you, these are my rules. Read through them as I'm going through this. I'm going to show you why I took this trade and why this was a banger. So as you can see here, we're at all-time highs right now. So trading opportunities are limited for pullback strategies, which is basically the strategy that I trade here. But you can see for my model, this is what I'm always looking for. I'm looking for a sweep of sell side, and then I'm looking to target buy side. I do this over and over and over again all the damn time. And really, it's just that simple. I wait for sell side to come down and get swept, just like here. And then I'm looking for opportunities to take longs back to the upside to target the opposing buy side. I'm kind of a perma-bull, so I don't really take any shorts. I only take longs because they just have a better win rate for me personally with my model. So that's all I trade. I just take longs, I just wait for lows to be swept, and I just try and target buy side. That's all I do. So let's talk about this trade. Here are my rules. So we've got a sweep of sell side. Let's do this on replay mode so you can see it even easier. So we're coming through here. Let's get rid of all of this so you can see exactly what I do every single time. So we've got ourselves our target, which is all-time highs, and then I'm waiting for an opportunity. I see here that we've created an obvious swing low area where I could take a trade from. So I'd leave a alert at this level and wait for it to get hit, and then it comes down and it gets tagged here, and I'm going, okay, what have we got? We've got our sweep of sell side, we've got our target of buy side, we've got a bullish reaction to a low being swept here, and we've got some decent momentum. So I'll check the next few candles. I'll go, okay, it looks like we're reacting nicely from this level, and we've got ourselves a nice 5-minute fair value gap here. Let's zoom in so you can see this even easier. We've got ourselves a really nice 5-minute fair value gap, and it's got this nice V shape to it. This one is not a 3-candle pattern V shape, as you can see. Because we're at all-time highs, beggars cannot be choosers at the minute. I would prefer all of my trades to be 1, 2, 3. There's a 4 candles. It's the 3-candle pattern inverse. You create the fair value gap and then instantly inverse it with the liquidity sweep as well. This is the most amazing reversal model in the market that I've found. You can see it here working out. Sweep of liquidity, bullish reaction, good momentum. We've got an inverted fair value gap that we can take. If this gap gets closed over, I will enter a long. So I enter here. I usually copy trade 30 accounts. Right now I'm only trading them as batches of 5 because we're at all-time highs and price action has frankly been absolutely shit recently, hasn't it? Let's be honest, the past few weeks really difficult to trade. Lots of people struggling with ICT situation. But anyway, you can see this is where I enter. I copy traded this on 5 accounts. I risk about $200 per trade. My stop loss is about halfway between the low and the gap, and it's a manual close. So if we come down and close like this down here again, I'll close the trade for a loss. And on this one, as you can see, I've got this set up for $200 risk. So it would have been about, I took this with about 3 micros here, as you can see, about halfway between the low and the gap. And I always just target a 1-for-1 for my first TP, and then once we hit 1-for-1, which this does go and hit 1-for-1 eventually. There you go. It's a bit of a slow one because it's in the afternoon here. When we hit 1-for-1, because I was targeting this buy side, remember this whole time my target was that buy side. That's why I took the trade. So I've got an obvious target, which is all-time highs here. I scale half at 1-for-1, which is here. And then I go break even on the rest of the trade. So now, I've scaled like, let's say 1 micro at this level. And then maybe I'll scale another micro at this obvious high here. And then I'll just leave a runner for the rest of it. And as you can see, going into the rest of the session here, we did ourselves a decent pump up. I think I had to close the rest of this at around 4. I think I closed about the rest of it about 4-1 because I had to close my trades for prop firm rules. So I probably made about $300 or $400 on 5 accounts with this trade, maybe a little bit more, risking $200 down here. And overall, this was a fantastic trade. And really, all I do is I just do this over and over again all the time. And right now, as you can see, we are in a situation where it's going to be limited opportunities in the market, but you're going to have to find ways of trading, and this is the way that works best for me. I'm not going to deviate from my rules. I'm just going to continue to wait for the best opportunities. I thought this one looked nice. You want to see the trade do this with the V shape. You can see here, this stands out quite nicely as a V shape, and you can see the follow through there obviously legislated for it being a good trade. The past few days though, price action has been absolutely horrific and horrible across the board. You can see here nothing that I would take here. This is absolutely ridiculously bad. This is horrible. There's no sweeps. No sweeps and inverses here that I would take at all. This is just basically just grinding straight up to the upside. You maybe could have taken this one on Tuesday. You can see here we've got a fair value gap like this. We get the sweep of this low and then the inverse back to the upside. Not the most obvious trade, and this was in London session as well, so most of you, I'm guessing, will be asleep at that point. But I thought this was a good trade. There was also one back here as well, which I took, which ended up being a scale half and break even trade. 1R and break even, because I kept my stop loss pretty tight because the price action was so crap. And as you can see, this one went for about 1R and then chopped around. It could have gone for 2R if you'd held it through this whole point. But in reality, this is horrible. But you can see basically it was just really obvious sweep of liquidity. 3 candle pattern V shape on the 5 minute. And it hit a 1R pretty instantaneously. This is all I do. This is all I look for every single trade. And as you can see here, this was a pretty obvious one. There really hasn't been that many good trades recently, I have to be honest. And I think a lot of people have been struggling recently because we've been at all-time highs. And really the price action in general has been pretty poo-poo caca, as you can see. But overall, guys, that is my strategy. I hope you learned something from this. As you can see, I have been getting some winning trades, even at all-time highs where conditions are not ideal. Please do like and subscribe, leave a comment, join the free Discord down below. We're doing a giveaway soon. Make sure you get involved in that. And if you do want to get alerts for all my trades that I take, you can get them in the description below as well. Cheers.